We're here. We're pleased to be joined by the number one quarterback in the SEC, KJ Jefferson. That's why are you laughing? That's not a joke.
No, it's
We've
the
been saying
damn
it for 2 or
truth.
3 years.
We've been getting some hate mail for this, but we think that you are the best quarterback in the SEC, and it's a true honor to have you at our table.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Do you ever think about if you have a great year, they're bringing back the NCAA football video game, you could be on the cover of that. I mean, is that something you ever think about? You want to be on the cover of the new NCAA football game?
I would love to be on the cover, but actually, one of my teammates actually said the same thing. Like, he was like, "You come back, you know you can be on the cover." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's a lot, though. That's asking for a lot." But yeah, I mean, I'd love to be on the cover of NCAA. Yeah, sure.
And I've heard a rumor that you lift weights. Is that true?
I do a little something. I do a little something. I toss a little weights around. I do a little something.
Oh, hey, if they were coming out with the rating, though, I mean, because that's one of the things that you talk about in Madden. You know, you want to see what your rating's going to be. What do you think your rating should be on that NCAA game?
Overall, my overall rating,
Yeah.
I feel like my overall rating should be like about an 80, 85, somewhere in there.
What? We're thinking
Is
95.
that because Coach is behind you?
I'm thinking about 80, 85. You know.
You're going to work on it. I got it. I like it.
You looking forward to that Alabama game this year? Last time you went down there, I mean, you put on a hell of a performance. It was an all-time. I know you guys came up just short, but anytime going down to Bryant-Denny, I mean, you have to put up numbers like that to beat the Crimson Tide. What's your confidence level that you can do it again?
I'm extremely confident in my teammates and the group that we have that's going to travel down there to Alabama. Extremely blessed, extremely honored to even be a part of this team, to even travel down there to Alabama, knowing that that's a big rival for us and a big game nationally. So just being able to have that confidence and make sure that my guys go in confident as well that we can beat this team.
Yeah, I know he's right there, but you got any good Sam Pittman stories you can share? I mean, did you ever crack any cold beers on the sideline like he did when he was a player?
Nah, he ain't did that. The most he ever do is swear he was an athlete. Like, swear he played quarterback, running back, receiver, safety. He swear he played every position on the field. So that's probably about it. That's all he give us a story about.
It seems like every year you have a new receiving core, and you do well with the new guys you got. So who are you developing that rapport with this year on this year's receivers?
All my guys. I mean, each and every day we come in, whether it's outdoor workout, whether it's early morning, whether it's on weekends. I mean, we all come in, tight ends, receivers, running backs. I mean, I try to get them all in there, and we all just work on bonding. That's our bonding time, and also just timing and chemistry. Just knowing how I'm going to throw the ball, what speed they're going to run their set, make sure they have patience in this route, anticipating. So just being able to get in and just pick their brains a little bit and we just be a chemistry, be on the same page.
Well, I wanted to ask, you're one of the guys that had an opportunity to go to the next level, but you decided to come back. I guess what played that factor? What made you decide to come back one more year at Arkansas and get it right?
I didn't play in a couple games due to injury, so that was one thing. And then also the draft last year was quarterback heavy, so I wanted to be able to come back and give myself a fair shot, a fair chance to be able to change my life forever and change my family life. So just being able to give my teammates, for one, a better chance to go out there and perform at a high level, and also just being able to change my life.
Absolutely.
And we've asked a couple Arkansas people this. Who's a better Heisman Trophy candidate, KJ Jefferson or Rocket Sanders?
Rocket Sanders.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're
sure.
up there too, but, I mean, he's a hell of a player. What's it like lining up next to Rocket? I mean, defense doesn't know what's coming.
I mean, just having a guy like that that has the power, the speed, the vision, to be able to catch out the backfield as well. He's just an explosive guy and a great teammate to have as well. I mean, he's just extremely humble. He's confident. He's smart, intelligent. He loves coaching up the other guys, other running backs in that room. And just having a guy like that is just a blessing. I mean, not too many teammates that you have that you can count on that's going to have your back and that's going to make sure he's sacrificing everything it is to make sure he lay it out on the line for the team.
Hell yeah.
Is that game against, the Mississippi schools a little bit personal? I know you got a lot of family there, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course those games are personal. I mean, me being from Mississippi and not going to those schools, so it's kind of a hatred thing right there from their fan bases. But, I mean, for me, it's more like a homecoming to me, just being able to go back to those schools and be able to have some of my family members that can't come to Fayetteville come out to those games. So it's a blessing as well.
Do you have a favorite game you played at Arkansas? Because I know for a lot of Arkansas fans, it was that big Texas win.
Oh, yeah.
How high does that rank, or is there a different one for you?
At Arkansas, I'd probably say You can say the Texas game just because of the fans storming the field. I mean, as a kid, you watched it on TV growing up. I mean, you always want to be a part of something like that, and to actually be a part of something like that was actually a surreal moment for me. And just be able to, some of my family members actually was on the field with me as well. So to have them in that moment with me and to share that moment with me, it meant a lot.
Is there any games on this schedule you got circled?
Yeah, of course, all of them. Of course, all of them. All of them.
Has Coach Enos, has he hit up Jalen Hurts to give you any advice or anything for playing for him or anything?
Of course, yeah. So he's actually tried to connect me, Jalen, Tua. He's actually tried to connect all of us together and basically do a little. I supposed to be actually doing a session with Jalen, training with Jalen, but their training camp was starting and I was starting, so it was like kind of in between, and we didn't want to just kind of like try to push, and both of us end up being late or off schedule. So, but yeah, he's tried to get both of us over the phone and stuff like that too. So just to be able to just pick each other's brain, I could be a resource for him and stuff like that. So,
who's your favorite quarterback in the NFL right now?
Right now, I can give you a top 5.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
So I go Jalen Hurts. There's no order. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and you can go Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go Lamar Jackson.
Now, I don't know if you can tell, but we like to eat.
Yeah.
Where's the place to go in Fayetteville?
Place to go in Fayetteville. Depends. What's y'all like to eat? It depends on what you like to eat.
You kidding?
Depends on, like,
What don't I
to
like to eat?
Just vegetables is the only thing we don't eat.
Vegetables. I got a wild variety. Like I go a number of different places. Like I go to Catfish Hole that's one.
Oh yeah.
I like steak, so I mean I go to either Longhorns or a Ruth Chris here and there, or and I just started Well, I ain't just started, but I like slowly started eating it a lot. Is Cafe Rue New Orleans.
Yeah.
And Fayetteville. I like their food a lot too. So I got a different variety of different places I go to.
You got your own room when you go? Because I can't imagine you can walk anywhere in Arkansas without being recognized.
No, I actually enjoy it. I mean, because you never know what a person's going through, and you might be their hero. So being able to just maybe stop, take a picture, hear their story, or sign something for them would make their day or something like that. So just being able to embrace it and take it all in, and then just knowing that I'm doing it for the right reasons.
Absolutely.
Who's going to score more rushing touchdowns this year, you or Rocket?
Rocket. I'm gonna pick Rocket every time. I ain't gonna pick myself. I'm gonna pick Rocket every time.
Oh man. Well, thank you again so much for your time. I really appreciate you coming over. Has this been the highlight here at this booth today?
I get it to y'all. Y'all got the livest booth. I get it to y'all.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you again.